What's up everyone, welcome back to M&M Aquascaping. Sorry for the delay in the video last week. It just took a little bit longer to edit than we thought, but we really hope you liked it. We put a lot of effort into the aquascape. It's looking really good, but let's get on with today's video and then I'll do a little update on all three of the tanks I've got now at the house. So today we are transforming this peace lily into this bowl, and the reason being is we want to acclimatise it, if that's the right word, into just water. So no soil. We're going to take it out of all of the soil that's in there, wash it right down, put a bit of water into this bowl and acclimatise it to just water. So what that'll then help us do is when we rescape our rainbow fish tank that's upstairs in my dog's bedroom, we're going to put it in a certain position for it to grow out of the water. So what I want to do is I just want to get used to the water now, so then come when we do scape the tank, we're good to go. So without further ado, let's crack on with the video. So you want to get the pot that's inside of your outdoor pot out. So take this out of the way, and then what you want to do is just squeeze the tub gently without damaging anything and just pull out this whole root system with the soil. And then basically all you do with some cold water is just rinse down, give it a bit of a squeeze, get as much soil as you can off without damaging any of the roots, because obviously the roots is what you want to keep. So just get as much of this soil as you can out. Once you've got the majority of it off that you can from under the tap, what I'll do is get a bucket of water, exactly the same, and just swish it about in there. It's all the soil out. Once you get the majority out, it should start breaking off into its own little bits. So I'll catch back up with you in probably a couple of seconds for you. So now that's done, all of these have now been washed to the point where there's barely any. Obviously you can't get all of it without snapping a few roots, and we don't want to do that. So I'm going to tidy up quickly before the missus kills me, and then we'll get on to getting the bowl ready just for them. All clean. Time to put all the rocks into the bowl. First, what I'm going to do, I've got a bit of this decorative stone, that stuff, and I had it before. This is the decorative stuff I put in my rainbow tank when I first ever built it, and obviously it got swallowed up by all the sand, but I've got a little bit left over, so I'm just going to pour that in there first. And now let's just put some rocks in there just so that the roots are in the system. Just like that. So all I've done is I've put some rocks in there just so that obviously this is going to be the view inside, but it's just so that I can put the stems in and the water level be maybe here. It's just going to be the top of the roots touching the water line. So I've just got some water out of the angelfish tank. I'm just going to fill it up out of there because it's got quite a lot of nutrients in it. And all I'll do is top it up out of the water from the fish tank. We've got to trim the bottom of the roots, and the reason being we do this is because as soon as we cut this, the root is now exposed, and once it's exposed to the water, all the new root that starts getting shot off from that will be acclimatised to the water. So all we do is trim a little bit off of the bottom, not too much, because obviously it's a good root system, so we just trim a little bit off the bottom, and then when it comes to putting it in the tank, we'll just trim it a little bit more, and then it goes in the tank. So now all the roots have been trimmed, let's get this peace lily in. And that's it, that is our bowl acclimating as such, some peace lily ready for our rainbow fish tank. And as you can see, if I come around here, all that's in the water is the roots. So you want just the top, so just the top of the stem here touching the water, and that goes for all of them. And yeah, that's it. I'm now going to put in some Tropica Premium Nutrition. It's just a bit of fertiliser for the plant, as it's not used to being in just water, the roots just in water. So I'm just going to do 1 squirt of this, and then maybe 1 this side as well because it might not get circulated. 2 squirts of that, and then what I'll do is every week it might evaporate. So if it does evaporate to below where I want it to be, I'll just top it back up to the bottom of the stem and top it up with this once every week or every 2 weeks. And then hopefully it'll be ready for when we escape the rainbow tank. And there it is. It's going to stay there now next to my Monstera. The Monstera is going to be staying there. I've made a few adjustments to the light. So I went to B&Q and just bought some shelf brackets. I then got a shelf from IKEA. Yeah, I got a shelf from IKEA and just rested it on top there with my Monstera. It's a Lego version of an orchid, and now my peace lily. The light's on here nice and secure. It just brings it above, like 300 above, rather than like straight over the tank and burn all my Vallisneria. So yeah, this is how we're looking now. Also put some lights on the ceiling just to grow the plants. And yeah, the plan is, once we rescape this, we're going to have wood coming out, Vallisneria coming out, so a few bits dotted around, and then we're going to have the peace lily growing up here. So it's going to be a nice big bunch of peace lily. So this, but just in the corner of the tank there. And I think it'll be a really good touch to the tank. Let us know in the comments what you think, guys. If you like this video, make sure you go down below, drop it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, subscribe and ding the notification bell to see all future videos. Tank downstairs, they've settled in really well. All the female bears get on really well. The fire eel, if I can zoom into him, he's laying there and he's got his little cave there and he loves it. But yeah, all the snails have cleaned my glass as I wanted them to. I've done a couple of water changes on it, but yeah, it's just looking after itself now. I can see a couple of leaves that are turning yellow, but obviously I'll get them out as soon as they are. But every other leaf I can see is doing really well. So yeah, so far so good, everyone. If you haven't seen the build for this video, you're missing out. So go back, look for our channel and find the nano planted aquascape. You'll love it. And finally, we have the new 4 foot by 2 foot by 2.5 foot, I believe it is, tank downstairs. All the angels get on like a house on fire. Everyone's eating well. The Corys have made a little cave down there. The Geos get on with everyone really well. And Bullseye's still thriving. He did have a bit of a cloudy eye, but it's gone now. The archerfish is still looking for friends, so we might have to get them for him. The catfish are doing really well as well. So yeah, make sure, if you're not subscribed, like I've already said, subscribe, ding the notification bell, because when we build this scape, it's going to be unreal. But that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Just a little update video and a peace lily transfer video. Yeah, I see a couple of YouTubers doing it, and I know I want it in my rainbow fish tank, so I might as well get it done now, and then hopefully it will be transformed, ready for when we need it for the rainbow fish tank. So thanks again for watching. Go and check out all our other videos, and if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe. I know I say it all the time, but it really helps us, and we're trying to hit 300 before Christmas, so all the help we can get, we'll take. So thanks again for watching. Cheers.